Alright guys, so we're just headed out to go check the trap line today. We definitely had a temperature change today. It was 18 again when I woke up. So a lot of frost on the ground, so I'm real optimistic and hoping we have a couple coyotes or something on the line today. I woke up and I made a couple drags that hopefully I'm going to get set out today. But we're going to see what happens how many remakes I have to make, or if any. I'm needing more traps to set out on this place because it's a pretty good place with lots of coyotes on. So I ordered me a dozen Duke 650s to come in this week. I'm hoping they'll be here Wednesday so I can set them out Thursday or Friday. But we'll see. Again, hoping we have something on the line, so stick with us and we'll get back to you. Alright guys, so we just got here. I'll drive up on the hill and check the trap line, but I want to say again, shout out to my wife for making some hot cocoa. Y'all don't forget to thank your wife and everybody else that does the small things for you, because sometimes they're the most important. Alright guys, so one piece of information I do have to say right now is I'm down here in this little piece of field that we have those few sets on. We've been here almost a week and haven't caught anything in this field yet. But today, with the snow being gone and now we have a heavy frost, I can really see the trails that are being used. So I put out 2 more blind sets and I'm going to show you guys where I put those. Alright, so right here we have this trail. You can see it goes right through there. Comes out in this field. Well, if you follow it, right there, it goes in like this. There's another one that goes like that, so they intersect right there. Well, I put in a blind set right there with a Bridger 1.5. So that's like an intersection of the 2 little trails, so hopefully we pick something up there. My coyote set I have is right there. My bobcat set's right there. And this trail, it goes right through there and goes along that bobcat set and goes up underneath the cedar tree. Well, after I put in that blind set, I went to walk back to the truck and I seen this one. So the same thing, it's a trail. Comes out into this field. There's a fence that's right off the side of that little hill there. You can see the fence posts over here. So they're going in right here. I mean, that's a pretty obvious trail right there. Well, I put in my 1.5 Bridger blind set right there. I just dug a little bed for it, set it down, and I always stick just a leaf on top because I feel if you put too much grass on it, you're going to end up messing it up or something, so I always just put a leaf on there. So like I said, you know, I've been here for a week already, haven't caught anything, but as you can tell, there's trails and stuff everywhere here. So I'm going to go ahead and put out a couple more sets. Hopefully we get something here tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and go over by this fence. And I'm going to look and see if I can't find any more trails that are being used quite often. I might put out another blind set or DP down there. Not real sure yet, but we're going to see what we can do. Well, I found something pretty cool. I walked over this hillside to look for trails, and I mean there's a lot of trails, but you know, I don't want to absolutely blow this place up with traps, so you know, I'll move them around as I catch stuff. So I'm not going to just throw out, you know, 20 traps and hope I catch them all in one night. So, but I walked over this hill and I've seen something that kind of made me get down real quick because I didn't know quite yet. But this is cool. This is one of the coolest ones I found. I'm definitely going to get a hold of the landowner here, the guy that managed it. He's one of my real good friends, so I'm going to be getting hold of him and show him what I got. So here's that fence row I was talking about, where we got all our sets, is just right on top of that little hill. Well, I broke that hill, and I seen something right down here in bottom that made me go down to my knees, just because I wanted to see what I seen. But look at this. Isn't that cool? I mean, it is an absolute shame that that's how this deer went down. But that's cool right there. I mean, that right there is cool. So I'm going to get hold of the landowner. I'm going to call him and tell him what is here, tell him what I found, and see what he wants to do. If he wants me to leave it here for him, we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, so we just came up on the hill from where we found that deadhead at. I called the landowner and the land manager, and he's going to come out and he's going to pick it up. So I'll probably meet with him here in a little bit, but I just put out a new set on this road. There's 3 or 4 piles of coyote poop here, so I put out a set, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So we got this 2-track road that goes through here. A lot of my sets are way back off that way. There's a pond right there. And I have 2 sets right there where these 2 roads meet together. Then it comes this way. I put in this big old flashy step down here. As you can see, there's coyote poop right beside it. There's some more coyote poop right beside it. So there's a lot of coyotes coming through here. And this is my step down that I just made. So my bait hole right back in there, and then my trap is right here. So it's going to be a step down. My trap is, I don't know if you can tell, it's about 2 inches lower than the ground level. And my bait hole is a good 4 inches underneath ground level. So, for the most part, if something wants down in there, it's going to have to step down in there and look. And my trap's right there. So hopefully in the next couple days we'll have a coyote right here. So I haven't checked all my traps yet because I pulled over here and I wanted to put a set here. So we're going to go check the last ones. We got that last little field that's got 4 traps in it. So we're going to check that. So far we haven't caught anything, but I got to put out more traps because there's a lot of coyotes here. I just don't have a lot of coyote sets out because I ain't got a lot of traps. So hopefully this week when my 650s get here, I can really put out some traps, and then we can start putting the hurting on some coyotes next week. So still like to pick up a few this week, but we'll see what we can do. So check the rest of my line. We didn't have anything today, but I'm kind of taking the opportunity to put out a couple sets today. I've got 2 more in today. I'm going to try to get at least 1 more. I got one of my drag sets out, and then I have another drag that I'm going to put out. I'm just going to find the perfect location for it, but I found something here that I thought was kind of cool. This little rock. I'll show you guys. So I just found this little rock. There's nothing on this side, but this side is all sparkly. I don't know how well you can see that, but it was sitting just like that. And I walked by and I could see it sparkling. See, there ain't nothing on this side. Nothing on that side. But this side sparkles. Thought that was kind of weird. I'm going to take this one home and give it to my daughter. I think she'll like playing with it. So, what do you guys think? I'm sure this is a pretty common rock of some sort. So yeah, I'm sure. I know there's a lot of people out there that just look for rocks all the time, arrowheads or whatever. So, this is probably a really common rock. I just stood out to me and I thought it was cool, so I'm going to take it home and give it to my daughter. But, I'm going to try to get out at least 1 more set today. But again, we didn't catch nothing today. You don't always catch something every day, but still have a little bit of video I'll put up and show you guys today. So again, want to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your trapping season, a great week, and hope you all stick with us through the rest of the season. Thank you. Alright guys, so I just put in the last set of the day. This is going to be the last one we'll do. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like and how I did it real quick, but again, want to thank you guys all for watching. I got in 5 new sets in total today, so I really hope we got something tomorrow. I'm not really sure what my set total is here, but I know it's over 20, so we'll see, and hopefully we can get quite a few more out this week. So this is the main road that goes through the property. I'm going to be putting a lot of my traps up along this road once they get in. Those Duke 650s. But this is the set that I just put in. I've had success with the set just like this already on coyotes out on another property. I just used the antlers, but basically I just made my kind of like a step down dirt hole here. So, you know, my trap's right here. My bait hole's back up in there. You can see it. And then I got the deadhead here that I just stuck in the ground real good. I put me some Trapper's Gold up there. And then the bait hole, we got Trapper J's old Predator bait. And then this one I used the drag. I just took the drag up here. I put it around this tree. Because again, you know, I'm not worried about my animals being on the road. But, you know, like I said, I'm not worried about my coyotes, fox, bobcat, whatever it may be, being on the road. This is private property here, and it's just the landowner, the guy that manages it, and then me. So I'm not real worried about them seeing the coyote or whatever it is here. Now, if I was on public land or somewhere like that, I would definitely not hook my drag to a tree, because I would want my animal to get off the road at least, you know, 15, 20 yards and get tangled up somewhere. That way you don't have to worry about somebody driving by and seeing it or shooting it, stealing your trap, whatever. So here I'm not real worried about it. So this is just how I've been doing all my drags. I just hook them on a tree. So I ain't got to worry about it.